In this video, we look at a simplified summary of the story Hoosier Treasure Cave by Al Masters, which appeared in the March 1977 issue of the magazine Long John Latham's Lost Treasure. In the enchanting land of Dover Hill, nestled within the mystical realm of Martin County, Indiana, lies a secret yet undiscovered. A mere stone's throw away from the mouth of Indian Creek, on the southern banks of the East Fork of White River, stand majestic bluffs that guard a hidden Indian treasure cave. For centuries, seekers have ventured forth in search of this elusive sanctuary, but alas, it has eluded their grasp. Indiana, known as the illustrious Hoosier State, has a rich tapestry of history. Its origins trace back to the year 1679, when the intrepid French explorer Robert Cavelier, Sieur de la Salle, descended from Canada in search of a waterway to the magnificent Pacific Ocean. The land he traversed became a part of New France until 1763, when it gracefully passed into the hands of Great Britain. Finally, with the signing of the Treaty of Paris in 1783, Indiana became an integral part of the United States, nestled within the vast expanse of the Northwest Territory. Amidst the early pioneers who ventured into this untamed frontier was a man by the name of Connerly. He established his humble abode near the gentle murmurs of Indian Creek, not far from what would later blossom into the thriving town of Shoals. Fate wove its threads, and Connerly soon forged a profound bond with the noble Piankashaw Indian tribe, the guardians of this mystical land. In the year 1790, when a devastating cholera outbreak plagued the tribe, Connerly's benevolence shone brightly. He selflessly tended to the ailing tribesmen, their lives hanging in the delicate balance. In his care, many found solace, and undoubtedly he saved numerous precious souls. It was not long thereafter, as twilight embraced the land, that the esteemed chieftain of the Piankashaw tribe, accompanied by his loyal retinue, graced Connerly's humble cabin with their presence. Welcomed with open arms, they wasted no time in expressing their profound gratitude to their esteemed white friend and savior. Seeking to repay his kindness, their eyes shimmering with gratitude, they presented him with a gift, a token of their eternal appreciation. Connerly, filled with delight and curiosity, readily agreed to the terms. However, there was one condition attached to the gift. The treasure lay hidden within a sacred cave, known only to the Indians, nestled along the meandering riverbank. To maintain the secrecy of this mystical abode, Connerly would be required to don a blindfold during the journey. The tribe deemed it necessary to preserve the sanctity of their ancestral knowledge. With his eyes veiled in darkness, Connerly embarked on an adventure beyond his wildest dreams. Led by the tribesmen, he found himself boarding a rustic vessel, gliding along the gentle currents of the river. In his mind's eye, he attempted to decipher the path they traversed, and as the boat meandered, he sensed an invisible force guiding them towards the third creek, just above the mouth of Indian Creek, nestled on the southern banks of the East Fork of White River. Finally, the moment arrived. The blindfold was gently lifted, revealing a sight that would forever be etched in Connerly's memory. Before him lay an astonishing sight, a heap of gleaming silver bars, shimmering ornaments forged from both gold and silver, a collection of firearms, tools, and various artifacts pillaged from the settlements of the white pioneers. The Indians bestowed upon him a humble bag, urging him to fill it with his heart's desire from the treasure trove. Overwhelmed by the spectacle, Connerly carefully selected his bounty, ensuring each precious item found its place within the enchanted bag. And as he stood there, his hands clutching the weight of his newfound fortunes, the blindfold was once again secured around his eyes. With gratitude and anticipation in his heart, he was guided back to the safety of his humble cabin, leaving behind a legacy intertwined with the secrets of the Indian Treasure Cave. From that enchanting night until the dawn of 1810, Connerly ventured countless times to coax the Indians into revealing the sacred whereabouts of their treasure cave, but alas, his efforts were in vain. Determined as he was, Connerly embarked on numerous expeditions in search of the elusive cavern, yet its secrets remained hidden from his eager grasp. It was not until his fateful voyage to New Orleans in the year 1810 that fate intervened. There, he chanced upon an aged Indian, a familiar face from the vicinity of Indian Creek. In their conversation about the treasure cave, the Indian chuckled heartily, suggesting that if the pale-faced wanderer were to perch atop the towering bluffs and cast his gaze southward, perchance he may catch a glimpse of it, though the Indian himself held doubts. These very bluffs, spoken of by the wise old Indian, stood gallantly a mile above the mouth of Indian Creek. With the passage of time, whispers and tales began to weave a tapestry of speculation, asserting that the cave lay nestled within the third hollow amidst these proud cliffs. As the relentless tide of white civilization surged forth, the Indians, like fleeting spirits, were compelled to migrate westward. Yet before bidding farewell to the land of their ancestors, they etched symbols upon the rocks near the coveted cave, a testament to its sacred presence. A star, a crescent moon, and a serpent, with its resolute gaze fixed upon the cave's very heart, adorned these ancient stones. In the year 1960, a resident of Shoals, a man by the name of Toe Norman, stumbled upon these mystical carvings. Alas, despite his earnest endeavors, the elusive cave eluded his grasp, shrouding itself in an impenetrable cloak of secrecy. Once in a while, from the years 1830 to 1910, the Indians would make their way back to this very land, journeying from their newfound homes in the great state of Oklahoma. Oh, how the people who held the secret of the treasure cave would keep a watchful eye on them. But alas, every time these Indian souls departed, they seemed to carry nothing of value with them. Hence, the treasure nestled within the cave is believed to remain untouched, its worth immeasurable. Though no one has dared to put a price tag on it, dear Connerly's vivid account suggests that it is indeed a quest worth pursuing. Oh, the wonders that await! If you're interested in purchasing a copy of this vintage magazine for yourself or as a gift for a friend or loved one, please click the link in the description.